Welcome back to Bible Talk Insight. We're really excited to jump into our Exodus discussion again this week.
Absolutely. We're moving into lesson 2, focusing on, well, one of the most striking scenes in the whole Bible, the burning bush.
Right. Last week, we really felt the weight of the Israelites' suffering in Egypt, didn't we? They're groaning under that oppression.
We did, and their cry rising up to God really set the stage, as you said, for divine intervention. It wasn't falling on deaf ears.
And this week, we arrive at this really peculiar and absolute pivotal moment for Moses, that encounter with God that just transforms everything for him.
It really does. It sets him on this incredible path to deliver God's people.
So let's give everyone a little preview of what we'll be exploring in our main discussion this week. First off, we're looking closely at God's character, right?
Yes. His compassion really comes to the forefront. We'll be looking at Exodus chapter 3, verses 7 and 8. God literally says, "I've surely seen the oppression of my people and have heard their cry, for I know their sorrows.
So I have come down to deliver them."
Wow, it's so direct. It is, and we'll unpack how this shows God's covenant faithfulness. It's not just feeling bad for them, it's action rooted in promise, a powerful response to suffering.
Okay, but then there's Moses. His reaction is, well, it's very human. We'll get into his questions, his resistance even.
Oh, definitely. That famous question, who am I? It's so relatable. We see this figure maybe thought of as a murderer back in Egypt hiding out.
And how he gets, as some Bible scholars put it, sort of remolded by God into this mighty deliverer.
Exactly. And it's not about Moses' strength at all. It's about God's reassurance. I will certainly be with you. And that profound statement, I am who I am.
We'll even unpack a pretty shocking moment later on, just before the mission really starts. Something that reveals just how crucial complete obedience is.
That's right. A twist that often gets overlooked but says so much about readiness and trust, even in the small things.
So this leads us to this core truth about obedience being, well, an expectation God has.
And the call that comes through is really about learning to, count on God, trust him, and he will direct your path even when you feel reluctant or, frankly, inadequate.
It shows how God makes a way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Despite our pasts or our fears.
Absolutely.
Now, for those who want to go even deeper, we've got some fascinating stuff in our bonus and supplemental content this week.
We do. In the bonus insight, we'll explore some pretty intriguing theological concepts, like the angel of the Lord. Who or what is that exactly?
Right, and how some scholars see hints of Trinitarian thinking way back in the Hebrew scriptures based on encounters like this one.
It's really eye-opening stuff, seeing the divine meeting the mundane, you could say.
And then, in the supplemental study,
we'll look at Exodus more broadly as this incredible picture of salvation, and we'll also touch on how you can get the best insights from various commentaries and resources on Exodus.
We'll explore that idea, too, that by beholding, we become changed. How contemplating these stories can genuinely transform us.
It's all about inspiring deeper thought and hopefully growth in your journey.
So that divine promise of presence and deliverance we see with Moses, it's incredibly powerful. How does God's compassion for Israel back then connect with maybe the struggles you're facing today?
That's the question to ponder. How does I will be with you speak into your life right now?
To explore all these powerful biblical truths, make sure you tune into our full main, bonus, and supplemental episodes this week.
And don't forget to subscribe to Bible Talk Insight on your favorite podcast platform.
Yes. And follow us on social media, too, for daily insights to draw you closer to the Bible and to Jesus. You won't want to miss a single spark of divinity this week.